All right, this is a highly requested video, 10 sexy head-turning fragrances for women. So fellas, any of these will be great to get your queen. Ladies, proceed with caution. All right, welcome to Just Breathe Fragrances. On this show, we've experienced thousands of fragrances across every category to bring you honest, insightful, and unbiased reviews, interviews, and so much more so you can smell your absolute best in every moment that matters. So I want to start this video by saying, ladies, I'm not responsible for the reactions you get from these 10 fragrances. That's on you, okay? So we're gonna jump right into it. Each one of these elicit a response, and we're gonna go in depth today with 10 bangers. So the first one is a gourmand fragrance that I absolutely love. Okay, this is Montale's Chocolate Greedy. Okay, so boy, I love this one. So it definitely has chocolate in there, as you would imagine. And so this has this beautiful semi-sweet but not too sweet chocolate with some dried fruits and bitter orange. I believe there's coffee in there as well. I'll put the fragrance notes up on the screen, but it's this beautiful, delicious, my mouth is literally watering. It's this beautiful, delicious chocolate with this nice bitter orange. So you know those really high-end chocolates that have just a little bit of orange in them and they're delicious? That's what this smells like. Ladies, you can't spray enough of this. I would spray it in my hair, put it in my hands, put it all over me. I'm telling you right now, Montale's Chocolate Greedy gets the job done. All right, so before we get into the next one, I just want to say the first 5 are in no particular order. The top 5 are in order, and the top 3 are absolute showstoppers. I think any of these are signature scent worthy. Number 1, though, is dangerous. Okay, so the next on our list is Lattafa's Mashmoom. Okay, so weird name, strange bottle, but it smells incredible, and it's a concentrated perfume oil. So this is one that you're getting some florals with rose and peony, a little bit of citrus action with bergamot, and you're getting some sweetness from caramel and vanilla. This smells nice, sweet, playful, almost candy-like, and floral. This is much better than the price point would lead you to believe. All right, so up next is Swiss Arabian's Shaghaf Oud Ahmar. Yes, that's hard to say for me. So this is, to mine, yeah, it's inspired by Shaghaf's Herba Pura. Now, you could have substituted this for Shaghaf's Herba Pura, but my wife just ran out recently and threw the bottle away. And I've got to say, this is, it's probably just as good. And this is a fraction of the price. So what you're getting here is a fruity, passion fruit forward fragrance that this one almost smells like it has like a strawberry chewing gum note in there as well. So it's sweet, not too sweet, very strong, and gorgeous. I would say that for warm weather, for a night out, I mean, heck, for just about any occasion, this is beautiful. I mean, that's really what you're getting, is that nice fruity, passion fruit forward. If you can imagine what strawberry chewing gum, like Bubblicious, smells like as well, with a little passion fruit and some clean freshness in there as well. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. It's gorgeous. I would recommend this for any woman of any age. It's not too sweet. It's got just the right amount of freshness where you could wear this at work. And this is just a compliment magnet. And this is another one. It's making my mouth water. This elicits a response. So Swiss Arabians, Shaghaf, Oud, Ahmar, man, they did it. Hey, I recorded the whole video and forgot one. So coming back, different outfit. This one is too good to not be in the top 10, and it's incredibly inexpensive. And chances are that if you've been to Burlington or you're familiar with the house, you're familiar with Lattafa's Teriaq. Okay, so there's Teriaq and Teriaq Intense. I don't wear this one just because it leans a smidge feminine. I wear the Intense version, which is beautiful, but both were formulated by the perfumer Quentin Biche, who is responsible for a lot of very high-end niche fragrances. And this one could be niche. You could slap a $200 price tag on this, no problem. It's beautiful. It's got this powdery almond note. It's got a note of bitter almond with apricot and rhubarb. So what you're really getting here is a beautiful, soft, semi-sweet fragrance. That almond note is very prominent. The apricot note is actually really prominent. It's got a nice, smooth, velvety vanilla. There's a note of leather in there, but if it was leather, it would have to be like a smooth suede. But this is just nice. It's nice, it's light, it's not gonna offend anybody. It's very inexpensive. For what it, for what it is, for the price tag, it doesn't really get much better than this. Seriously. So you're getting some musk in there as well, just a little bit of nice cleanliness. So a clean, slightly fruity, powdery, just nice. The vanilla note is, whenever it dries down, that vanilla with that clean white musk, it just creates this nice warm blanket of scent, and it wears really nice. Lattafa's Teriaq, absolute work of art for what, for the price tag, for sure. All right, so next on deck before we get into our top 5 is Lattafa's Yara Candy. There's a few different iterations of Yara. I like the candy one the best. It smells very youthful. I think there's a note of strawberry fizz candy in this, and that totally makes sense. You're getting something that's sweet. It's long lasting. It's wild, the longevity and the projection on this for what it costs. It's very inexpensive. Yeah, that's really nice. So it's one of those fragrances that would be good for a dumb reach fragrance where you're just running out the door, not sure what to put on. You got something to choose from. You just grab this, spray it. You're gonna smell good all day. If you're in really, really close quarters with somebody, just don't spray too awful much because it is actually pretty strong. It's just the right amount of sweetness. It's feminine, it's fun, it's playful. Lattafa's Yara Candy is actually really nice, especially for the price point. All right, so I'm excited to get into this top 5 because they're all remarkable. Okay, so number 5 is Versace Dylan Blue Pour Femme. Now, this is a beautiful, very feminine fragrance. It's described on their website as the epitome of femininity, which is fun to say. This is classy, this is fresh, this is floral. So there's a note of forget-me-not florals in there, along with jasmine. And if you're familiar with either or both, it's actually pretty prominent, that forget-me-not. And then the fragrance also has black currant and some peach. That black currant gives it a little bit of weight. So this is a nice, fresh, floral fragrance with just a little bit of weight. Very fresh, very clean. This isn't one of those like sweet or candied fragrances. This is a beautiful, fresh, floral fragrance that has a note of peach in there too, but you can't really detect it too awful much. That black currant gives it just the right amount of weight. This is beautiful. Versace Dylan Blue Pour Femme is easily a signature scent, easily 8 out of 10 in my opinion. This is one I'll never get tired of smelling. Number 4 is YSL's Black Opium Glitter. There's many different iterations of this, but the glitter is my favorite, personally. So This has several different notes in there. There's a note of marshmallow, which makes sense. But to me, what this smells like is grape soda. And I know there's no grape note in there. I was just in a department store yesterday or the day before, and I was talking to the young lady that worked there, and I was comparing this and one other one that I think has this grape soda nature to it. And I asked her to describe it to me, and she started trying to describe it to me. Once I told her it would smell like grape soda, she was like, oh my God, it does. So if you can imagine a nice, beautifully sweet, but not too sweet, grape soda with marshmallow, some texture in there. That's what you're getting here. I mean, it's just gorgeous. There's a nice smooth vanilla going on. There's a note of coffee, but I barely pick up on any coffee. Okay, so just take it from me. This is one that smells amazing. It's kind of got that grape soda, marshmallow, undertone of coffee and vanilla. Very clean, semi-sweet, very nice. This could easily be a young lady's signature scent. This is probably an 8.5, maybe even a 9 out of 10 fragrance. It's beautiful. YSL Black Opium Glitter. All right, so the next one I don't have a bottle of right now, but I'm incredibly familiar with it. It's Creed's Carmina. Okay, so what we typically use here in this household is Dwa's The Poem. It's a clone of Creed's Carmina. It's inspired by fragrance. And it smells like 90-something%, just right on Creed's Carmina. This gives boss bitch vibes, okay? So it's a really beautiful, semi-sweet, smooth, black cherry. So it's got this fresh fruitiness to it. And it's got saffron, which in my experience, if you're using saffron in a lot of fragrances, that just adds a touch of class. So there's unmistakable quality in Creed's Carmina, and it's just this deep, fresh, musky, beautiful, deep black cherry that's just sexy. It's a head turner. It's one that if you walk into a boardroom as a female and you really want to be taken seriously, you wear this and you will command the room. I'm telling you, Creed's Carmina, if you can afford it, if you can spend the coin, it's remarkable. It's a masterpiece, okay? It came out around the same time as Queen of Silk, and it puts Queen of Silk to shame. And if you can't necessarily, or you don't want to afford Creed's Carmina, Dwa's The Poem is a really nice representation of Creed's Carmina. This is boss bitch. This is I am money. This is just an incredible fragrance that is masterpiece worthy. I would say it's probably a 9.5 out of 10. If not, I have a hard time giving anything a 10. Except for the #1 spot over here, but it may be 9.7 out of 10. Creed's Carmina is insanely good. All right, and the #2 spot is an unlikely contender, okay? It's Lattafa again with, I don't know how to pronounce this, Maitha, M-A-I-T-H-A. Weird bottle. It's another one of these concentrates, okay? So what you're getting here is an insanely beautiful and seductive smoky and caramelic vanilla. So it has a note of caramel, it has a note of vanilla, obviously, has tonka bean in there. One thing it doesn't have listed is incense or smoke, but what I get from this is an insanely good, semi-sweet, not too sweet, kind of heavy caramel and vanilla with some tonka bean. And I would imagine the vanilla would be like a vanilla absolute. This is incredible. I don't remember how much this is, but I know it's not much. This is one of those that's sexy as hell, and you just want to keep smelling. This is sexy. I don't want to say necessarily playful, but if you want a man's attention on a date night, or if you're married and it's time to have some mommy and daddy time and you put a generous amount of this on, this isn't going to be headache inducing. This isn't going to be something that people complain about. This is just good. It's smooth, it's sexy, it's well balanced, it's nice, caramel, vanilla, tonka bean, warm, dense, heavy. Lattafa's Maitha, beautiful. All right, there has to be a number one, and this is my number one. Okay, if you're looking for one fragrance that does it all, that commands a room, that will up your self-esteem by 30-40% immediately, that gives you goddess vibes, that could be signature scent every single day, man, it doesn't get much better than Nishane's 100 Silent Ways. Sorry, this is so good. And it's an extrait de parfum, so it'll stay on all day, all night, no matter what you're doing. So good. So there is some mandarin in that initial spray. This has tuberose, some white peach, little vanilla. Man, what you're getting is floral, fruity, fresh. That's what you're getting with this, okay? So you can wear this in literally any situation. Doesn't matter what you're doing. So tuberose in the 17 or 1800s was outlawed. It was illegal for women who weren't married to smell tuberose flowers because it was said to give them instant orgasm. So it's powerful, right? I'm sure that they don't have it outlawed now, but fun fact. So you're getting this tuberose with a white peach and just freshness. This beautiful, floral, fruity, fresh fragrance is absolutely my favorite to smell on a female. It's dangerous. This is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. If you can, I think it's on discounters about 200 bucks, something like that. But I'm telling you right now, women of any age, if you wear 100 Silent Ways around me, I'm gonna have to remove myself from the situation, because this is a stunner. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the list. That's 10 head-turning fragrances for females, and you've got something for everybody. Something for all ages, all occasions, all budgets, and number one, I'm sorry, is just an absolute banger, a 10 out of 10. What's a couple females fragrances that you would recommend? I love learning more about what people are into. And remember, we're a growing channel. Feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps us out. And then obviously, if you want to keep seeing content like this, that's the best way to go about it, is to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And remember, a great scent doesn't just smell good, it says something. So choose what smells right for you and just breathe. Thank you.